Hey everybody, it's me, MiaFran again. Welcome back to my channel and to another Fruits Basket Season 2 review with Chantal.
Hello!
Welcome back.
Glad to be back on your channel.
Yay. Oh my gosh. Dude, we are getting into like some heavy ass territory here with this latest episode of Fruits Basket. Entitled, what is it? Shall we get you changed? Alright, cool. I asked her before we started recording what it was because I couldn't remember. Dumb. Alright. So, let's just get into it and just talk about what happened and our feelings about it and how it made us feel and what we think is going to happen next. Oh man. There was a lot of like I said, heavy ass stuff in this episode. Dude, we saw flashbacks with like Yuki and Ayame's mom. What a fucking bitch.
Dude, for real, I was like, what the fuck? Because I was always really curious as to like his family.
Yeah.
And now we got to see that. I got to see that. And I was like, what the fuck? No wonder he never talks about his family.
Yeah, his parents are not nice people. And like, yeah, basically, like he says, they basically like sold him.
They sold him off.
They sold him off to Akito to like do whatever he wants with him because they have the child possessed by the rat, so it's like, oh, you're probably gonna get a lot of, you know, support and like attention from like, you know, the higher ups in the family and stuff because, you know, your child's very special. So, you know, like it's kind of like with, and it, like it's not like the exact same, but it's akin to like when parents of like child actors kind of like sell out their kid, like they just kind of make them do whatever they want because they're making money, and then like, you know, the parents kind of like try to take over like the kid's money, even though it's like the kid earned the money, you didn't do anything, your kid's the one that like is making all the money, which is why a lot of those like child stars always like either they like sue their parents for like, you know, millions of dollars because it's like, you know, that's my money, it's not yours. And then like, you know, they hit the road when they're like 18, or those people always have like problems. And clearly with a family like the Somas, you're gonna have a problem if your child is possessed by the rat spirit. You can either sell their soul basically, or like, I don't even know what the other option would be. They probably didn't have any other option, but I mean, they're clearly not, you know, the nicest of people anyway.
Yeah.
Because like we said in the last episode, like some of the Zodiac members get like nice, kind people as their parents. I feel like once a family member finds out that their child is possessed by one of the Zodiac spirits, like that's when it kind of like messes with their head. And then it's like depending on which one they are.
Yeah.
It's like either they're gonna be raised like how Yuki was raised, which is basically like, you know, get his ass beat all the time by Akito, or I don't know who's raised nicely.
Yep. Which is very rare, it seems.
Yeah. Everyone's parents in this fucking family are all fucked up. Most of them, not all of them. Like Ritsu's mom is fine. She's a nice lady.
Yeah.
She's a nice lady. Kisa's mom, nice lady. You know, she was having a little trouble with Kisa, but then, you know, Toru kind of helped out with that. So, you know, she's a nice lady.
At least she doesn't beat her child.
Well, yeah, and at least she doesn't have Akito beat her child either. Because Akito beats people, too. Like, if they're not doing what they're supposed to, quote-unquote, you know, Akito calls you down and you get your ass whooped.
Yep.
Like, very terribly. And I feel like sometimes the parents don't have a choice. But then
to let it happen.
Yeah, like either they like don't have a choice and it has to happen, or they just let it happen because it's like, well, I'm not the one being punished, it's the kid being punished. But then, you know, they're basically, it's a reflection on me, which is why in the flashback, like clearly their mom is like, you know, stop being a brat, you're being so, you know, ungrateful, or whatever the fuck she was yelling about. Some dumb shit
I'm
that
like,
probably wasn't actually, you know, taking place.
Like, what the fuck, man? Poor Yuki.
Yeah, like, he's a little kid, like, but again, he's gonna be treated special because he's the rat spirit. You know, he's like, he has to be like perfect and like the number one.
Yeah.
Like, it was really sad to see like Ayame reflect on like, oh, like the one time you ever reached out to me and I also kind of sold you out, like I sold you away too by not doing anything about it and just ignoring you and acting like you don't exist.
Yeah, he regrets it so much,
I
and I'm
know.
like,
I know. I
I'm
was
so
like,
sad.
that.
But like, he also he didn't want to get pulled into that situation either. He's
Yeah.
just like, I'm able to live my life freely. I ain't gonna give that up. I'm like, oh, like that's tough, man.
And then now like he's actually like trying to like have a relationship with Yuki, but it's really hard because Yuki's like, well, I don't know anything about you, first and foremost. Two, like, because, you know, they're basically strangers. Like, they're brothers, but they don't know each other. They don't hang out with each other. Their ages are, like, so vastly different from each other. Like, Ayame is so much more older than Yuki. It's like they're different generations of people. And, like, I mean, you know, Yuki's, like, a no-nonsense kind of personality. So he's very, like, straightforward, and he doesn't like to be, like, jerked around in terms of, like, if you're gonna tell me something, like, I need you to just tell me. Like,
Yeah.
like you being all flamboyantly crazy about it and, like, being really vague and not actually telling me what it is you want to tell me or talk about, like, doesn't help. And then, you know, of course, Ayame is, like, really, like, he has an exaggerated personality because he's trying to, like, make up for the fact that, like, he wasn't always there. But he was also, like, free to live his life, like he said. You know, I was able to do whatever I want. I didn't have to worry about anything. You know, he didn't have, like, high expectations put upon him, but he was still able to like become successful and like popular, and
Yeah.
so everything's been easy for him, whereas with Yuki it's like it seems like everything would be easy for him, but it's not.
Yeah, he has to like, it's not like he has a choice in anything he wants to do. Akito, man.
Yeah, like I assume we're gonna get more flashbacks of, like, clearly we're gonna get more flashbacks of when Yuki was like kept hidden away by Akito. Like, he basically made Yuki stay in this like little room, and like he couldn't like talk to other people and stuff, and like if he was like bad or anything, like he would like, you know, get beaten and whatever.
Because we've seen like little flashbacks here and there, but we've never really seen the full story.
Yeah, so I'm sure we're gonna get that down the line, so, you know, look forward to that, everybody.
Oh no, I don't think I could bear that.
Because that does happen in the manga, so it's
no.
Yeah, you see those flashbacks. It's not fun.
That weird ass noise came out of me, sorry. It's just, I'm like, no.
But yeah, it's
not my sweet baby boy.
Yeah, I know. It's really hard. But it was nice to like see Ayame, like, his actual like feelings come out.
Yeah, this is really nice. I really like that for once he's not like being extra or anything.
Yeah.
He's just super chill and like actually like saying what he's feeling at the moment.
Yeah, and he's like listening to what Yuki has to say. Like, they're actually having a conversation with each other without it like being like a fight. Which, you know, that's what like Toru wanted.
Yeah.
She's like, I wanted them to not fight with each other. I wanted them to, like, you know, talk with each other, get to know each other.
Understand each other.
Yeah. Which I think, you know, I mean, Yuki did say, he's like, well, I'm glad I came to the thing. Like, now I know what you sell at your shop, and I'm not, like,
yeah,
in the dark, and I have a little bit better of an understanding of, like, who you are.
Like, they're both trying, just like Toru said in season 1, they're trying to meet each other in the middle, find a middle ground and an understanding, which is nice to see, man.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, it was making me like emotional. Like, I was crying. I was like, my eyes were tearing up and everything, and I was crying when like basically Ayame is basically like talking about like how he regrets like not helping Yuki out and like not being there for him, and like telling him like it's gonna be okay, like you're not alone anymore. And I'm just like, oh my god.
I know, I was like,
like,
I was like, stop it.
Yeah, it was just making me emotional. Like, I was just sitting here like teary-eyed and tears falling down my face. I'm just like, oh my god.
Dude, I was like sanitizing my manga because it came in the mail, the Haikyuu ones.
Yeah.
As I was watching, and I literally dropped it when he was saying all that shit. I was like, oh my god.
Because it shows that he's also been like reflecting on this for a really long time. And now he gets like he finally has the chance to like actually like express how he feels and tell Yuki, not like outright say like, well, I'm sorry that I was never there or whatever, but
yeah,
you know, he's basically saying like, I'm here for you now, like I'm gonna help take care of you, like you're gonna be okay.
Yeah, he's basically like trying to fix his mistakes.
Yeah.
And just kind of make up for them now. Because what's done is done. He can't fix that, but what he can do is fix what he can moving on.
Yeah, like, I guess, like, kind of make up for all the time that's left.
Make up for lost time.
Yeah, which, I mean, I was like, Yuki, you should probably let him go to your parent-teacher conference instead of your fucking parents, because I highly doubt your parents give a fuck.
I know, and then, like, his reasonings, like, saying he's like, well, if I invite them and they're gonna, like, do this and this and this, I'm like, yeah, no, I'd rather have Ayame, like, I know you're embarrassed probably with this extra ass.
But my other thing is, like, but he's, like, an alumnus of the school, like, they all fucking love him, don't they? Like,
I think so.
Like, they'd probably be pretty jazzed to see him, so... I mean, sure, he would probably, like, make it all about himself, but...
Which he did say that he would.
Yeah, but I feel like he would at least listen to what's happening and kind of, like, you know, mull over that. And kind of think of ways to, like, help. Because he even tells Yuki, like, you know, whatever you want to do, it's fine. You don't have to know it, like, right this second what you want to do with your future, as long as you do what you want. You don't have to do what everybody else tells you to do.
Yeah. He said as long as it's something that you enjoy from the bottom of your heart doing, then that's all that matters. I was like, that was beautiful, man.
That was really cute. And then we also got introduced to a new character in this episode, Mine, who is Ayame's assistant. She works at his clothing shop. And she wears glasses. And she's very cute. And she's been there for Ayame, like, the whole time. Like, she knows all those, like, deep, dark secrets. She knows, like, how much he's struggled with, like, his regrets with Yuki and stuff.
Yeah, it was really sweet. Like, you can definitely tell she really cares for Ayame, and she, like, really, really, like, knows him, and I'm pretty sure he opens up to her.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's so sweet. Like, that's her person. Like, that's his person, man.
They're very close. So,
like, that's so sweet.
Yeah, so it was really nice to see her, because I remember her, like, in the manga briefly.
I know she showed up in the OG anime, too.
Yeah, she does.
Which, I was expecting that. I was wondering when she was gonna show up, because with the first season, I was like, okay, where is she?
Yeah, no, she comes a lot earlier in the original series. I don't remember if that happens in the manga, if she shows up at that same time. I'm pretty sure she does because they wouldn't have put it in the original series if she didn't.
Yeah.
And the original adaptation is pretty accurate.
Yeah, because I don't really remember too much when she shows up in that episode in the OG anime. But I do remember it was like some silly bullshit. Like, it was like a fun time.
Yeah.
It wasn't like serious as this one. I could be totally wrong, but I don't remember it being this heartfelt.
And she was in, like, the second OP for season 1 of this reboot. You just didn't see her face. So it's like, who's that? And it's like, oh, well, you're gonna, like, meet them next season. So yeah. So she was there, kind of. Like, she's always been there. You just didn't meet her until now. But she's a fun character. I like her.
I know.
She's really cute.
I
like,
love
that they're
her.
like, is that your uniform? And she's like, oh, no, I just like wearing this.
I know.
Like, she could be wearing whatever she wants, I guess. But she chooses to wear a cute maid outfit.
I feel like if she would have said that, like, yes, this is like my work outfit, I feel like Yuki would have beat the shit out of Ayame.
Yeah. And I like that Toru is like, oh, Haru told me that you sold, like, nurses and maid outfits, but I didn't know it was, like, this kind of shop. It's so cool. Like, she's all interested. And, oh my god, that outfit that they put her in at the end was super cute.
It was cute. I also love Ayame's wedding dress.
Oh, yeah.
That was hilarious, because he's like, oh, and he just comes out, like, does not give a fuck. He's just like, look at me.
I know. He looks fabulous.
He does.
He looks so good.
Poor Yuki, man.
Yuki's just like, what the hell is going on? What is happening to me? I can't believe these people are my family.
It's great, man.
It was so good. And then, like, man, dude, I, like, held my breath when it got to that part where, like, Yuki's looking at Toru and they're, like, sitting next to each other on the little sofa. And he's like, don't hide your face, you look really cute. I was like, oh my god.
That was so cute.
I was like, that's the most shoujo otome thing ever.
It is. It was super princely, man.
It was so cute. Like, because I thought, like, well, I didn't really expect anything else to happen, but then, of course, Ayame has to come and fucking ruin the goddamn moment.
It's just like, oh my god, like he makes like some stupid ass comment. I'm like, oh my
it's
god.
like, I was like, you ruined it. It was so cute.
And then of course he has to go and tell.
Tell everybody. He's calling Hattori and he's like, oh my god, and then this and this and this happened. Hattori's like, you know I'm not Shigure, right? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know why you're telling me all this. Like, I'm not gonna answer you all like, oh my gosh, like Shigure would.
It's so funny though.
Man, I love when you can just see everybody's personalities with each other and how different they are. Like that, it's so funny. Like I love when, like at the beginning of the episode, Ayama's like, "Oh yeah, you guys can totally come over," and he just walks into Kyo's room and he's like, "Except you're not invited, so you can't come." And Kyo's just like, "I have no idea what you're talking about, but get the fuck out of my room. I don't care what you have to say. Like leave." And that was all you saw of him the whole episode. That was so funny. I was just like, pfft.
I know.
That really caught me off guard. It made me laugh a lot. I was like,
that was hilarious.
That was so
it's
funny.
like, it's almost like he was telling the audience, like, hey, this isn't like a Kyo-centered
Yeah,
episode.
this isn't a
today.
Kyo episode. He's not invited, so you're not gonna see him. This episode is about me and Yuki.
You know, he was kind of breaking the fourth wall there in some way, man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, though. Like, high school Ayame, bitch, he cute as fuck. I love all the flashbacks where they show everybody, like, especially, like, the adult characters, like, in high school, because they are so cute.
They really are cute, man.
Like, they're so adorable. Like, I want to see more of, like, Hattori, Shigure, and Ayame in high school. Like, I would watch a spin-off of that.
Me too, man.
Like, I would read a prequel series for that, because that'd be hilarious.
Especially with Ayame's shenanigans, like, that'd be the best.
I mean, I still want the drama, too, but, you know.
Sometimes we need a little comedy in our life, man.
I know. Oh my gosh, I'm like... I'm still replaying all the funny moments, excuse me, in my head, like, right now, just thinking about it, because they were so fun. It was a good, funny episode. But, yeah. Damn, man, like... They really had to show what a bitch their mom is. But, because I don't think they show the mom too much in the manga. It's more like when it's like flashbacks with Yuki, it's more like when Yuki was like living with Akito and stuff. So I like that we're not just seeing like flashbacks of just Yuki and Akito, like we're seeing flashbacks of like everybody with their parents and Akito, like we're seeing everybody's kind of like journey from birth to now. And kind of like how being a Zodiac affects them as a child up to, you know, teenager or adult age.
It's interesting, man, to see.
Because, like, eventually, like, the curses are gonna, like, they're gonna wear off. They're gonna stop.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see, like, how, now, like, right now, as, like, people trying to make their own decisions or, like, live with the decisions they've made still as Zodiac members who can still transform. Like, versus, like, in the very far future, when we get to, like, the sequel series when everybody's, like, you know, their curses are all broken and shit. And, you know, they're all adults.
Yeah.
And then next episode, bitch, why you gotta have my boy read the goddamn, like, title card all sad and shit?
That's so sad. He's like, I got them.
I was like, no! Just because I know what's coming, man. We're getting into some sad-ass shit. We're getting into some sad fucking shit. Because the next episode is going to be about Hatsuharu. And Rin, most likely, we're going to finally see Rin.
I'm so glad that we are, dude, if we are.
I know, me too. I'm excited. Can't wait to see her turn into a horse. She's really cute.
I can't wait to see that, man.
She got that long hair. But yeah, because I mean, in the preview, like in the PV and stuff, we saw Hatsuharu visiting. Well, and at the end of season 1 too, we saw him visiting Rin in the hospital. So I'm sure we're gonna see that. So, but yeah, when he said it all sad, I was like, God damn it!
It's like, here we go, man.
Oh no, I'm ready, but I'm not ready.
Me too, man. I don't know what to expect, but I don't.
But this is some of the best like dramatic shit in like the whole series. I was like, I'm just excited to see it animated finally.
Well, I'm excited to see that with my own eyes for the first time.
Because with all the other shit that happens later on,
Oh man.
like this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh no.
There's a lot of sad and terrible things like lurking underneath. Because Fruits Basket is a happy, like, fun series, but it's also really dark and depressing.
Yeah.
So, look forward to that, guys. Anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you noticed?
When
mention?
what's her name? Mine, I think.
Mina?
Mina.
Yeah.
When she had like that moment with Toto where she's like, oh, you know, that's fine. Like she's like, play along, like let's let them have like their moment. And Toto was like worried because she's like, oh no, if we leave them alone, they're gonna fight. And she's like, no, if they fight, that just means that they acknowledge each other, though.
Oh yeah.
I really like that. I was like, huh, that's an interesting way to think about that.
Yeah, because then Toto thinks like, if they fight, then that means they acknowledge each other. And she thinks about like how every fucking day Yuki and Kyo fight with each other. So they clearly acknowledge each other in that sense. In that same sense, they're always fighting.
Always gotta be fighting, man.
It's a different kind of acknowledgement than, say, like, with somebody that each of them, like, admires. So, like, with Kyo and, like, his master, like, it's a different kind of acknowledgement than that. Whereas, like, you know, Kyo likes this person and he wants to, you know, like, do well. And he wants to see this person be happy. Whereas, like, he just acknowledges Yuki as, like, a rival because, you know, it's like, one, it's in their nature because of the animal spirits they're possessed by, but also because it's like, you know, Kyo thinks that Yuki has everything handed to him, and Yuki is jealous of Kyo's, like, freedom to do whatever he wants because Akito doesn't really give a fuck about him. So, it's like they want what the other wants, or what the other has, rather.
Yeah.
Which has always been a thing. It was in the original, it's in this one. So, do they become friends? I don't know. We'll have to find out by the end of the series. Or at least to the point where acknowledging each other doesn't mean they're fighting all the time.
Very true.
I'm trying to think is there anything else?
I think we've covered...
I think we've covered everything that happened in this episode.
I think we got it all.
All the little juicy pieces. Cool, then I guess we're done.
We are done.
Yay! Perfect.
At least for this week.
At least for this week. So we'll have to find out for next week. We'll see what happens. See what happens in the next episode, which will be on Chantal's channel. So you'll go ahead and check that out after this week.
For sure.
But thank you for joining me once again, Chantal, and talking about
No problem. I'm always happy to talk with you.
It's one of the only things we can all do at the moment is just enjoy some anime while we're all stuck inside at home. But if you guys want to listen to the beginning of this season, I have a playlist at the end of the video. It's going to have all the videos in it eventually for every episode of Fruits Basket Season 2, so you guys can take a look at that when the season is over, I guess. Watch the full playlist. Enjoy our thoughts. But yeah, we alternate every week. So 1 week it's on my channel, 1 week it's on Chantal's channel. So next week, again, like I said, it's going to be on Chantal's channel. So she's also going to be linked at the end of the video, so you can go subscribe. And all of our links are in the description, as well as our podcast channel. So please go subscribe to that. Please follow the Twitter. I'm so excited. We're going to be talking about Mystic Messenger for the month of May. We're gonna talk about an Otome game. Hallelujah. Something different. I'm trying to be different a little bit here. But that's gonna come out in May. And in the meantime, go ahead and watch all the other episodes we have on that channel, because a lot of fun stuff that we've been talking about for a full year at this point. So yeah, thank you once again for listening, guys, and remember, as always, to have fun, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye.